Toronto Raptors, Tracy McGrady. From the Houston Rockets, Steve Francis. From the Toronto Raptors, Vince Carter.
And here is Tracy McGrady of the Toronto Raptors, drafted out of high school 3 years ago. 6'8", 210 pounds, 20 years old. Stuff by Tracy McGrady. What a way to open up.
He almost didn't get the ball up high enough. He was waiting for that thing to bounce and come up a little bit higher. He had to reach down, grab it, and curl it back over the top.
It was a much better dunk than it was pass. Like you say, Mike, he can't pass, but he can sure dunk.
Finds the handle, gets it up over the rim, and finishes.
Kenny, what's going on in your thinking process?
I really like that. I like the elevation. I like the creativity. However, he didn't get the ball up high enough on the dunk, so he was kind of low once he caught the ball, which makes the dunk a little bit easier, guys, over there. Like, Danny would know that. Danny would definitely know that.
Hey, Kenny, I think that's crazy. I think that dunk that low, that's a lot harder if you got to bring it down from your knees.
Well, you know, once the ball is up there, then you catch it, bring it back down, and go up. Then I would have been a little more impressed. But he got a high score from me. Got a very high score.
And that score is, all right, 9s right throughout. Cheryl?
Tracy, straight 9s. Now, you said that, that was all right. That was just a warm-up for us.
That's all. I just wanted to make sure it went in. I got 2 more dunks left for the first round, so I had to be creative on the first one, but make sure it went in. That was the most important thing.
So you weren't going deep into your bag yet?
Nah, I'm going to try to save it for the last 2 dunks that I have, so I'm going to be real creative on that, so y'all just stay tuned.
Keep the pressure on your cousin.
Oh, no doubt. He going to have it.
All right, Steve Francis of the Houston Rockets up next. Incidentally, we are unveiling a jump meter tonight, a new technology that instantly measures the height that each player reaches when dunking. Oh, Steve Francis answering Tracy McGrady. Wow.
I can't tell you for sure what's going on in his head, but I'm not sure that when he got up there, he just couldn't decide whether he wanted 2 hands or 1 hand to finish it.
Well, it didn't matter. The guy was up so high. What's the dunk meter on that ball? That had to be 11 feet. Look at this guy right here. He doesn't even catch the ball clean. He doesn't have very big hands. The ball rolls down his wrist, and he still dunks it.
I want to hear how Kenny judges this pass now.
And you see the difference between catching it higher and catching it lower. He was up. He had to go get it. But it was very similar, as you were indicating my scoring, it was very similar. Tracy McGrady had a great dunk, but this was just as special.
Look at it, he dunks it with his wrist. He doesn't even have the ball in his hand.
And you see the jump meter, which displays the in-flight trajectory of the successful slam dunk. Crowd not agreeing with All right, so Steve Francis of the Houston Rockets with an impressive start, and here is the man that this crowd wants to see. Vince Carter, who had told Kenny Smith that he has 4 dunks that no one has ever seen.
Hey, there's guys moving back on the sideline, NBA players, when he's coming. I don't understand this. This guy is making everybody move back, and he's going to take off on the free throw line at the beginning now. I'll just lose it right here. I'd lose it right now, Danny.
All right, here is Vince Carter with his first stop.
Let's go home. Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home. Let's go home. Let's go home.
Hey, that is a reverse 360 going against the grain. That is unbelievable.
This building just exploded.
That's called a gainer.
I'm expecting Kenny to say he double dribbled on that one.
Hey, my goodness, you know what I'm saying? Let's just sign the check over. Let's go home, call it a night. Let's see who's going for second place.
Vince Carter, 36 inches on the jump meter, and perfect on the scoreboard.
That might be one of the four we had not seen, ladies and gentlemen.
That might be number one. that might be in your top 4 all time, Kenny.
Hey, Michael, move over. Somebody's coming to get your best dunk ever.
All right, Vince is with Cheryl.
Vince, I'm telling you, a lot of people thinking that might have been the best dunk ever. How'd you feel about it?
I feel good. I've done it about 2 or 3 times in my life before that, so I didn't practice. I just that was a winger. Yeah, it felt good.
Hey, Vince, can it get any better than that?
I don't know. They're tough judges, but I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve.
Mike, Vinny Del Negro taught him that dunk in Sacramento. I was there. I witnessed it.
Brian Shaw, I have to give pride. He was the first one to kind of show me it, and I put a little twist to it. But Brian Shaw, but Vinny could do it as well, but not as high.
Now this is teamwork, as Vince Carter will work with Tracy McGrady.
And I asked Vince, I said, what happens if Tracy throws you a bad pass? And what's going to happen? He said, you know what, Kenny? The best passes are bad passes on alley-oops.
All right, here's McGrady. Once again, able to windmill it home. Tracy McGrady with a couple of impressive dunks.
Kind of a low pass again, though, Kenny. Didn't get that ball up high enough. We haven't really seen what Tracy McGrady's capable of doing, as spectacular as that was.
Yeah, Vince Carter, not a passer. Where's Muggsy Bogues for this pass? But that's still impressive.
Impressive. His head is at the rim. Look at this.
You know, I've never had the pleasure of being up that high, knowing what it's like to be there. So,
see, he would have gotten a 10 out of me if I hadn't seen the Vince Carter dunk.
Oh, Kenny.
He would have got, but it wasn't the same as the Vince Carter dunk. So that's the precedent. Vince has to come higher than that to get another 10 from me.
Well, 36-inch vertical leap. The other 4 judges going with 10s. Only Kenny Smith.
I predict a 50 right here. I'm going out on a limb. I predict a 50, Kenny.
I like it so far.
Francis. Oh, again. It appeared that the bounce was behind his head, but able to save it and put it home.
he almost overruns the basketball. The ball winds up further behind him than he anticipated. Here he gets going. The ball stays behind. Let me reach back, grab it, and finish.
Whoa.
What do you have for us over there, King?
Oh, I got to give him the 10 on that one, ladies and gentlemen, because, like you said, the ball is so far behind him that he actually hits his ankle with the basketball. Watch it hit his ankle. He's going to come back. The jump meter's not 38. It must be wrong, because that has to be over 38.
All right, let's check in with Craig Sager. Craig?
Oh, it's good on you.
All right, and here is the second dunk of the night for Vince Carter. And Vince adding to the repertoire. Let's see what the judges have in store.
Well, we've just seen a new out-of-bounds play for the Toronto Raptors.
You know what's so impressive is you see Kevin Garnett, Jason Kidd, Darrell Armstrong, all these guys that can really run and jump. They're in awe of what they're seeing. That is unbelievable.
Vince Carter finishes with a 49, and the reason is Kenny Smith, the only judge not to award a 10. What's
He's
going
looking
on
at
there?
me because I told you he set the precedent with the first one. That would have been a 10 any other time but today.
You know, I think that Kenny is out of the pages of Eugenia Williams, who was the judge in the Holyfield-Lewis fight, who claimed that she was screened out. Kevin Garnett extremely impressed with what they have seen. Tracy McGrady checking out the angles. Oh.
I wonder if Tracy even knows right now. He's got anybody telling him he could just kind of chill until the finals.
He'll be coasting right now into the next round.
Does not have to do anything extraordinary, but he does.
Oh!
Tracy McGrady with the hat trick. 3 sensational dunks.
Oh, man.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Basically, the winner of the competition has the best poster dunk this evening because that one's going to be up on somebody's wall, just like Neek is, just like Michael Jordan, just like Spud Webb. The winners, they make a poster of their best dunk, and everybody's out there buying it and hanging it in their room.
Your 10 is not enough. Like, this is, Danny, like, this 10 is not enough. So we have to kind of separate it now, like 10.1, 10.2. We need the points because this is impossible.
I think we tried to tell you that earlier.
Now, those are team players.
Well, yeah, but like Kenny said, another guy that's not a passer. Mobley's a shooter and a scorer. He doesn't pass the ball.
This the finale on the first round for Vince Carter, who has assured himself a spot in the final.
But see, that's show. I'm sorry, Mark, but that's a showman. Coming out anyway, he and Steve Francis and Tracy McGrady, these guys are going to still try to do something spectacular. He's telling me no more low scores. 9 is low to him.
Kenny, they have you pegged. Vince Carter getting the timing down with Tracy McGrady. So they'll give it another shot.
Smart play, Tracy. Throw it low so he can't catch it.
You know what he's doing, Danny? The bounce, he's going to catch it, put it between his legs, and dunk it. So he wants it low to do that. And if he does this, like I said, 10 is not enough.
Why doesn't he save this one, though? Why doesn't he, unless he's got 2 or 3 more in his bag?
Yeah, and keep in mind, Vince Carter also has a few stitches in that left hand. He incurred an injury dealing with weights in the weight room, so he's stitched up in the left hand doing all this.
Oh, it's over! It's over, ladies and gentlemen!
The judges are coming over the table to congratulate Vince Carter. This is unheard of.
Oh, my goodness gracious, it is over. Did I call it, Danny, or what?
Hey, Tracy McGrady, he doesn't even know what to do. He's walking away. He plays with this guy every day, and he's in awe.
Another look.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, Kenny, he's got 3 of your top 5 all-time already.
But what he told me before the contest, he said he watched all of these dunk contests. He was going to take a little bit of someone else, a little bit of